Yo, you guys, this is Blacklist of the Abyss, and you're watching my review for World Trigger Chapter 53. And this video is up a day late because I had a lot of schoolwork that I had to do. I had a presentation I had to finish last night specifically, plus a bunch of other things I've had to do the last few days. It's been awful. But that's why this review is up late along with my Magi review. I make no promises for Hunter x Hunter and Tokyo Ravens tonight. I make absolutely zero promises. Um, Maybe I'll get one of them up. I don't know, but World Trigger. Um, in this chapter, it starts off with us seeing Konami. Right, she activates her trigger, gets her Tryon body. I guess that's what it's called, right? Her Tryon body. She legit undergoes like a transformation. It was actually pretty legit. She looks pretty cool. And Daisuke Ashihara actually gave us a little map of where everyone is. It was actually pretty helpful. Gene, he's heading to HQ. Tachikawa is near HQ, so those two might meet up at some point. Suwa Squad is on their way to HQ at that point, but by the end of the chapter, we learn that they did in fact make it to HQ because all the guys there are analyzing that cube that Suwa was turned into. So, yeah. Interestingly enough, Miwa wasn't on the map. So, I mean, not everybody was on the map, obviously. There were too many characters to have all of them there, but I thought it was interesting that Miwa specifically wasn't on there. Probably because Daisuke Ashihara wants us to forget about him so that when he does show up, we can be more surprised. Or something along those lines, but yeah. I thought it was cool that he had the map, and there was like the One Piece anime. It was pretty helpful. But after that, you get scenes of High Rain witnessing the awesomeness that is Chika Amatori. Alright. Apparently Chika is so good. She is so good that High Rain thought she had a black trigger. Chika is so good. She literally makes a trainee trigger look like a black trigger. That is so epic. That is awesome. Chika is literally awesome. Hiring saw that and he's like, dude, screw baby birds. This girl is a golden goose, alright? A golden goose. It's time to change our plans, alright? He told Viza and Hyuse, you guys need to go down to me then. You guys need to get our new god. I was like, whoa, whoa, new god. Yo, you can't just that came out of you can't just drop a bomb like that out of nowhere, man. He said that they might be able to acquire a new god. I was like, whoa, that caught me by surprise. Acquire a new god. I mean, Chica's awesome, but a new god, like, I want to know more about that. These guys who claim to be so much more powerful than the people of Medan, all the border agents, yet they want to capture one of them and make her into their god. Like, that's interesting. I want to find out more about that. Why? I just want to find out more about what's going on here with them. But yeah, for right now, Viza and Hyuse, they're sent to go get Chika, and Adora and Ranba 9. Ranba 9. I'm just gonna call him 9. Alright, 9. Alright, and Adora and 9. And Adora the Explorer. I'll call I'm not even good now. And Adora. And Adora and 9 are sent out to go support all the rabbits and keep all the border agents busy and spread around and keep them away from the baby birds, pretty much. So they get ready to be transported down to Medan. And while that happens, Chika, Izuho, Osamu, they're trying to fight against all the mod rabbits that are there. Well, they're like 2 of them. They're trying to fight against the mod rabbits that are there, and Reiji shows up to help. Pretty much. He saves Chika and Izuho. I don't want to say saves, because it's not like they were in that much trouble, but I mean, kind of. He blocked. They might. Okay, he pretty much saved them. Right? I don't like the word save because it's used so often in anime and manga. It's like, oh man, we have to save so and so. We have to save him. We have to save her. It's used all the time. I'm tired of it, but he essentially did save them, I guess. Um, and then he punched one of the mod rabbits into the other mod rabbit. And then that's when Konami came out of nowhere. She came down with Meteor, landed on top of the two rabbits, jumped off. They get hit by Meteor, right? But one of them gets back up. Well, both of them got back up, but the one that was on top gets up first and then shoots his beam at them. Karsuma shows up though. Escudo, right? Escudo. He uses that. A shield comes up out of the ground, protects them. All right. Yeah, that's that's essentially it for like the action in this chapter. That's essentially it. They came up with like this plan for what to do, based on the facts that, like I mentioned earlier, Suwa Squad arrived at HQ and they're analyzing the cube thing. What they found out is that unless they're opened up a specific way, the cubes are pretty much indestructible, so they don't need to hold back when they're fighting against the mod rabbits. So using that knowledge, they come up with a plan. I mean, it's not like a complicated plan. It's like you do that, I'll do this. You know, well, you take out them, I'll take care of these guys. You know, it's a simple plan like that. However, before they even get a chance to get started, the plan gets turned over on its head because that's when Viza and Hyuse showed up. Right? They show up. Osamu actually pointed it out. He pointed out the fact that one of those little Tryon soldiers that opens up gates was right there. And as soon as he says that, the gate opens up, Viza comes out, Hyuse comes out, and boom. So that's going to be real interesting. But that's not the only interesting thing going on, because Dora the Explorer showed up where freaking Kazuma Squad is, right? So that's going to be interesting to see too. I mean, with all the talk that Anadora has been doing, I don't see him. None of these guys are losing, I don't think. Like, maybe, well, not with Viza and Hyuse. There are two of them though, so that makes it. Well, I don't think that these guys will be like legit beaten. It might be like they're forced to retreat because of something like Amo or Jean or Tachikawa or something like that. But I don't think Kazuma's squad is going to be able to beat. I don't think he's going to be able. Him and his squad are going to be able to beat Anadora. I think he's just too strong for that. I don't see a guy moderate type of situation either. I just don't think they'll be able to get many hits in on him. Maybe like a couple, but I really don't see them doing that much to him. I think he's going to dominate mostly. And I see the same thing happening with 9. He showed up where Azuma's squad was, and Kuruma's squad, Shano's squad, and Arafune's squad. Well, not the whole squad. It's like one person from each, maybe 2, but yeah, those squads are there. They're all B rank. There's no way B rank guy. I don't care how many of them there are. The B rank guys are not going to be able to hit 9. They're not going to be able to hit one of these dudes. I just don't see a humanoid neighbor. I just don't see it. But even if they did, Mira would just get them out of there anyway before they were like legit hurt because of her trigger. So yeah, but I'm thinking that Tachikawa is going to head over to where Azuma and those other guys are. He was kind of close. That is if he's not going to HQ. And even if he does go to HQ, he's still close to them, so he could just go there. Jean might go to Kazuma's squad. Or maybe the reverse, Jean to Azuma and them, Tachikawa to Kazuma's squad. And then Miwa is probably going to be the one to go to Tamakoma, to where the Tamakoma guys are, and to where the baby birds are. Right, so yeah, Amo. I don't even know. Amo, in the map, he just said that Amo's just sitting there like destroying Tryon soldiers and destroying the city while he's at it. So he's taking care. I think they said he was taking care of Jean's section a few chapters ago. Jean was like abandoning the section of the city he was supposed to protect and having Amo do it instead so that he could go to HQ. So yeah, I don't see Amo coming in and saving anybody. But that's kind of what I see happening. Miwa, Tachikoma, and the baby birds. And then Tachikawa and Jean going to Kazuma's squad and Azuma's squad. Yeah. At this point, I'm kind of just rambling. Overall, I'll give this chapter an 8 out of 10. I thought it was good. As far as like the action that happened, there really wasn't that much. It was just what happened with. Well, I mean, there was a little bit with like. There was a little bit before Reiji showed up. but it was just Chica missing and Osamu blocking. Like, that was all it was. And that Reiji, when he punched the mod rabbit, that was cool. Konami and Meteor, that was cool. Escudo, that was cool. Um, but yeah, that's that's like all it was. It was cool. But add in the stuff with High Rain and Viza, Hyuse, and Adora 9, and that stuff. I thought it was a pretty good chapter. So yeah, I'll give it an 8 out of 10, and that's that. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.